What's going on, guys? It's your boy Prophet, and welcome back to Madden 18 Fantasy Draft with the Carolina Panthers. As you can see, this is the first game of the season. The scary thing about this is Jonathan Stewart's the running back, and Ben Roethlisberger is their quarterback. So we're gonna see how this works out. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it works. There's our boys, Christian McCaffrey, Julius Peppers, Cam Newton.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
I think my
for the visiting Panthers, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
I think it's set up to where D'Angelo Williams and Christian McCaffrey have very similar carries, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I switched it back. So let's just go ahead and get this started. I'm excited. We'll start off with some runs. Christian. Oh, wow.
Christian McCaffrey. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 29. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Newton now on second down.
Oh my gosh, Christian.
It's incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8.
Okay. This is better.
Out of the gun, Newton.
There we go.
All
right. Let's get the ball rolling. Yeah, you saw D'Angelo Williams on the field. Even though Christian McCaffrey's my third down back.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag.
Oh, yeah.
Completed it very
Antonio
well.
Gates.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one.
Oh man, if I would have juked him out.
You're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, D'Angelo Williams.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive
Oh, my gosh.
He is going to go down. Back at the 11.
I tried to take off running. There was a hole, but Cam took way too long to try to hit it.
Full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Christian McCaffrey.
Got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the
Going
past.
into after
really
the
execution by them.
After the first quarter, I'm gonna use the 2 o'clock tendency, so we can go ahead and get to this game quicker. I did the same thing in Madden 17, so it's not gonna be any different. But
now a first carry for Jonathan Stewart. And
oh yeah, I got Luke Kuechly. I didn't tell you guys in the last video. I got Luke Kuechly. I got Shaq Thompson. These are all from trades. I traded Jonathan Joseph away and got Bradbury. I don't have Cam Chancellor no more. I traded him away. I don't know who else I got. I'm not sure. But, yeah. And I put him on the trading block. Randall Cobb. So, we'll see how it works. Oh, shit. Why are we doing a engage 8? I don't like that.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he will find his man on the outside. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
All right, let's see if we can hold him here.
Third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he
Damn it.
locates Walker complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought
Captain,
that was key.
what are you doing?
After the touchdown on the other side, how will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And this
Charles
one
Johnson.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. But he knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
8 yards on the run, and that cuts
Oh,
us
man.
down to a third.
I feel
and about
horrible,
5.
guys. Like, I'm sick out of my
By the way, partner,
mind,
that was
and
a
I don't know
30-year-old
why.
running back carrying the ball there.
Probably sound sick.
Yeah, I know that people say that you're not supposed to at the age of 30.
Nope.
But Jonathan Stewart,
What?
good style, good physicality.
No way.
He'll continue to run.
That's a
Hoping to
bunch
keep
of
him
crap.
healthy. Hasn't played a full 16 games since 2011. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now
Got him in the
everyone's
backfield.
locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to
Captain
themselves
Monroe.
and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that when he had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him?
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence.
They are
to
driving
run the
down, I'm
football in
telling
that
you.
Situation. I think that goes back
No
to
issue.
practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape
Ooh.
in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance
I had him.
situation,
He was
they can
right
still run the
there.
football
Oh
and
my
gain enough yardage
God.
to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
A gain of 11 and a first down.
I'm not blitzing enough. That's the problem.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the
Nope.
football in their hands.
Dropped it,
That's why
motherfucker.
sometimes you just swing it out to your
Mike
runner,
Adams
get
with
him
the
out
hit.
in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to the ground now with
Nope.
Stewart. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3
Julius
yards there.
Peppers.
Now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, it looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah,
No
lack of
way.
penetration And the ability to stuff him for a
Come
loss.
on,
And he'll be
guys.
out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
I really can't. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm rushing all my freaking linebackers right here.
Now Stewart on 1st down. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time, we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Broken finger. Come
no
on,
gain on
dude.
the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I guess I don't need another blitz.
This offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Roethlisberger will throw.
Dude, why are y'all letting him right there? Like,
Touchdown, San Francisco. Josh Doxson from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
damn it. And they ran the clock down quick,
so we're
too.
right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Christian McCaffrey.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
That was my fault. I ran right into a tackle, but I got the first down.
Get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
First down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
All right, let's go ahead and take this to the second quarter. And then we're going to turn on shoot clock.
Fresh set of downs here. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Stop.
Get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Can't go anywhere.
About a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
There we go.
Add up as the game goes along.
He's going to get that first down one way or another.
And that way, you often control the game.
And give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Newton.
Across the middle.
Caught left side.
Couldn't juke him out. Got smacked.
And he'll
But
work
it's
it
okay.
inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Oh, Devin.
And incomplete there. A nice hit.
He didn't even touch it.
And brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
Oh, no.
3rd down pass falls incomplete.
No. I won't take it.
Looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Get the first down. Oh, my God. I got tripped up.
3 there on the pickup, and that leads to a Carolina first down.
Do the same play except on the other side.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Oh, my God.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I'm getting beat down on the run game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup.
All right, let's see what we can do. Get this first down.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
He'll drop it off to
McCaffrey.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Touchdown. D'Angelo
Take
Williams.
it across for a Panthers touchdown. D'Angelo Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level.
His first rushing touchdown as a Panther again.
Maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
On the return, Jabril Peppers.
Oh, no. Still didn't get to the 25.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Right.
Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
oh my
why would you change
God.
anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue.
Dude, I hate this game. That's such bullshit. Like, why was he so wide open?
7 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a fan,
this is bullshit.
Prettier than a well-executed post route.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay.
He's going to be stopped dead in
you know
his
what?
track.
No, I'm not dealing with this. I need somebody faster on returns. Curtis Samuel, you're up. I'm getting tired of getting fucking destroyed by the linebackers. Like, it's insane.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Come on, Christian.
This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position.
What the hell? Why did I take off running?
Sideways. It'll be a pickup of just 2.
I tried to throw it.
Face a third down.
I guess.
The Panthers on 3rd down.
Whatever.
They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Newton.
Terrell Pryor.
This is brought in by Pryor. The 13 yards that time at a first.
And the run. See what I can do on the run game.
Trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Oh my gosh!
And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
That was a good run. Gosh.
And give the quarterback a really nice target.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying
should have been a first down.
The people up front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Newton now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Finds his target. It's Gates.
I just want to make sure he caught that because I was not trying to drop that.
As well.
That's the only reason I made him hit the ground.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On the give, this
okay.
And And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take possession of the football and
Well,
have it
ain't
at the
that some
36-yard line.
shit?
And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
No.
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
No, he won't.
7 yards
After that, he
to pick
won't.
up on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remaining here on second down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
Okay,
gets
so they're going
into
for the
enemy
touchdown.
territory.
Or a hardcore going for the touchdown.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Why is Charles Johnson out here? I thought he was injured.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first
No.
down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I thought Charles Johnson was
He
injured.
kinda
Why was he on the
forced that one
field?
there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Got him.
Pressure, and he's going to be
Kuechly.
taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Luke Kuechly not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hello? We're not gonna jump. I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Now Ben on 3rd and long.
We still got your ass.
Now Ben hit.
Pick up the
and he
football.
lost the football. It's loose. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their
Oh, what's
first,
the
so they'll
booth
have
review
2
for?
remaining here before
Oh,
we get to
okay. Just the
halftime.
fumble.
Now John Ryan, 12th year in the league, on to punt it away as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Did I say field goal? I don't know if I said that. They reviewed the fumble anyway, and it was taken back. So
He's going to field this at the 4. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Panthers will take
All right,
over now,
so let's get
1st
something
and
going.
10.
hopefully,
Now a first down throw for Newton. Breaking the tackle.
Damn it.
Gates. Oh, he got position
Damn it.
on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 30 yards there. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, it's Newton. And this one
right, call
complete
timeout,
late
call
side to
timeout.
Funchess. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Newton on first down.
go, 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 go,
His throw
go.
caught at about the 5. And he will take it
There we go.
across for a Panthers touchdown.
Oh,
Randall Cobb as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the
All
lead.
right.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Jabril Peppers, the rookie, to return it.
No. No spinoffs. We're not doing that. All right. Let's see what we can do on defense now. See if we can stop them.
They go play action here on first down.
Nope.
And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. Right
Call
at the
timeout
line
on
of
him.
scrimmage. And now
See
a
what they'll
timeout
do.
defensively
All right, there's gonna
after
be
that
a-
first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
All right.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in
Oh,
quarter number
no,
3.
Graham. Shit. That was me.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Walker with a grab, left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve.
Those are
throw one to him every so often, but mainly they
almost
want him to
Davis.
block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man.
Damn it.
You got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Mike Wallace is just smashing us this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to
Damn
run.
it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there. And
Please
it's third
stop
down.
him. That'd be great.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall.
Oh, he dropped it.
The running game.
Oh,
He
wow.
dropped it.
I was about to be mad as
Couldn't hang
hell.
on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
All right.
So it
So
goes
let's
down
see
as
what
an
we can
8-play
do.
drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Okay.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It's okay, Curtis.
The
It's okay.
Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Let's start with a
touchdown
run.
their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this
Damn
drive,
it.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Well, we got the first
Give him
down,
11
damn it.
yards
So
that time and a new set of downs. Somewhat surprising stat. The Panthers, they haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher on the ground since 2009. That's the longest active drought in the NFL, but certainly they're hoping Christian McCaffrey can change that.
Not just as a ball carrier, but also as a pass receiver and take pressure off of Cam Newton, give him some easy completions, and maybe he doesn't get hit as much in the pocket that way. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy.
Okay, there we
Big
go.
target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Christian McCaffrey, everybody knows the family pedigree, and they're hoping for a lot of big things from him, aren't they?
He gave great evidence of that while he was at Stanford. Tremendous amount of big plays, whether he was running the ball, catching it, returning kicks, you name it. A lot of people were wondering if he would go at number 8 to the Panthers because he's not a big guy, but his ability to make plays in the open field, Panthers could not pass him up.
We got him.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really load them.
Okay.
McCaffrey lost it. And this is going to be 49er football.
Man.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
2 fumbles, both rushing fumbles.
For an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Kuechly again.
Down he goes. Luke Kuechly in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon.
Is there anything Luke Kuechly can't do on the field?
Doesn't seem to be the case.
I mean, we just saw the sack there, right? We know he's terrific in pass coverage, but what I like is his intelligence, the way he gets a defense set, and he actually audible defenses when he sees what the offense is presenting and get them into something else and get them into a better spot.
And Walker has
Yes, sir.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's John Ryan now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
All right, let's try not to fumble this time,
Carolina
guys.
getting set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
All right.
To throw on second down is Newton.
Damn it.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
He's been catching today,
It's a
though.
pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And
no
he'll
chance
lose
there.
yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make
I got
a move.
some yards.
There was none there for him.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up
All
a
right,
third
let's see
down.
what this is going to do for us.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Throwing on third down, Newton steps away to his left. And
There we
out
go.
of bounds on the other side of midfield
Damn.
across the 45. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Newton escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and
get down.
on the right spot.
You're not
for
getting
the
hit again.
completion.
Call it a gain of 3.
How did I not
and
get
that'll
that,
bring up
dude?
fourth
Come
down.
on. No.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
I'm getting that first down.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Cam Newton is one of the most athletic, most unique quarterbacks we've ever seen. And his athleticism doesn't just show up when he's flipping over guys. It shows up even on plays as simple as quarterback sneaks.
All right, here we go.
A give to Williams, running right.
Oh, man.
Takes this to the 32,
That almost
maybe
worked.
the 31 as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
I don't like who was taking that.
Back
So,
now here in Santa Clara.
single back bunch ace. Single back bunch ace. And then packages. That's not what I'm meant to do. Okay, let's go back to that again. Single back bunch ace. I know this is taking a while, guys, but I'm trying to plan something out here. I call timeout. Hopefully I won't need that timeout.
We get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Damn it. I don't know what it was.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And an alley.
Oh, no.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's how you do an end around.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple.
I thought he was going to get 100 yards this game, but I guess
with the
not.
fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before,
he can't
they're doing
juke, man.
everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
Got him.
Completing the connection.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
This will be taken in at the 1.
He does that every time, and it works every time.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're coming
we just
off
need to hold him.
out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh,
It's caught inside
Kurt.
the 25. It's a
Kurt,
big
what
play.
are you
Roethlisberger
doing?
to Brown. 58 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
And
Oh.
Stewart lost the football.
We get
It's
it.
loose.
No.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 16. Another
let's go ahead and do the
2-yard
thunder
gain
smoke
there, but they'll
again.
need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Send our linebackers in.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a
Come
nice play
on.
defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that
Oh
first.
my God.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jonathan Stewart, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers
All right, so they're going for the
are
first
back
down
within a
or the 2
score.
points.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Come on.
Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Carolina getting set to take the field. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton.
Come on,
And he
Funches.
rifles one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end,
Damn it.
able to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
Damn it.
Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And now it's 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
go out of
already
bounds.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You go out.
And out of
Damn
bounds
it.
on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll hand it off now. Williams.
I keep trying to juke to the inside, and it never works for me.
At about the 37. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You
there
want
we
to
go.
leave things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll
Oh
run it
my
down.
gosh.
Down right around the 25.
Uh,
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
thought I was going to get it.
4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more stacked up the
touchdown.
line of
Dang it.
scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the
Oh, no.
And no
Oh.
escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bobby Wagner.
Damn it.
Hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to them quickly and put the quarterback down.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, that was my fault.
So that'll back them up 5. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Here's Newton now on
Did you catch it?
second down.
Okay.
That is caught inside the 5. I'll give them a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. This is Newton
Got
on
him.
the play fake to McCaffrey. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
I was hoping that guy would bite.
Cam Newton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to
That's how
their
you
lead.
celebrate, boys.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Oh, wow. That was a good return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense? Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Oh, and he's
down.
injured. Dang, K1. No, let's go ahead and pressure this backup real quick. Hit him with that thunder smoke.
So Roethlisberger, we've seen this before, unfortunately. He'll depart.
All right, come on,
And
Geno.
Take over at quarterback now is Geno Smith. Now it's the backup Smith.
Oh,
Completes
no.
right side to Dodson. He's at the 50.
Oh, my
The
gosh.
30. The 20. Touchdown.
Really? I missed the tackle, and he runs it for the
Josh
touchdown.
Jackson, 77
Oh,
yards.
my
The
gosh.
49ers have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading
Damn
all
it.
the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
I really don't like them, by the
Carolina
way.
getting
I
set
don't
to
like
take
the
field. Last time
announcers
they were
in
out
this
here, they had
game.
the benefit of good field position led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that
Okay, there we
confidence
go.
into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Throwing here. Newton.
Kuechly. Go.
And a quick throw here.
Go.
That's complete.
No.
He'll be taken down.
I don't know why he was on the field, but I took advantage of it.
Enemy territory. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I tried to take it to the house with Kuechly.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Oh, no.
And a pretty
Okay.
big hole as he's down to about the 40.
That was a good run. That was a good run.
49ers going to take another
Is Kuechly going to be on this play, too?
That'll leave him with
Yup.
just 1 remaining in this
All
fourth
right, throw it to the
quarter
boy
of play.
again.
Newton.
Bruh.
Early here in
Kuechly out here like a damn tight end.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout.
I see.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after
Let's go ahead and give it to Kuechly again. All right, never mind. He's covered this one. Ah, Arma, you idiot. Wasn't even going for you. Stupid ass. I hate him so much.
To have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Now it's Newton. Dancing to his left.
Oh no, that was almost bad.
And he almost
That was almost
had it
bad.
Defensively. Could have been a game
All right,
changer
let me stop
there
playing.
in this second half.
Let me go ahead and
Instead,
get the
it's
first
third
down. In this game.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises
There we
you.
go.
That may have
That's
happened to
game.
him in that situation.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one.
Now we're
to
just gonna run the game.
14-yard
Run the clock
line.
out. Like legit, just run the
It's a
clock out.
gain of 14 down to the 14.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's
D'Angelo Williams,
And he's across
touchdown.
for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch.
D'Angelo Williams,
Defense,
57
but
rushing
that
yards
touchdown there, you've got to
in
feel
game
good
one.
about your
That's,
chances.
that's okay, I guess, for my
Elsewhere
backup.
across the league, fourth
I think he had more
quarter
rushing yards
action
than my
in
starter,
Los Angeles.
but
And it
okay.
was the Rams emerging victorious. Derek Carr, 2
Yes, sir.
touchdown passes in the W. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49ers getting set to
You guys
trot
gonna go
out
for it?
there. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry
Oh,
about the
Roethlisberger's
last 2
back.
points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
Give me a long video, but it's okay.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. It's caught left
Damn it.
side by John Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard
I know what they
line.
want to do. They want to go for a
It's
deep
a
one.
7-yard gain there, and
I'm
it's
not
good
gonna let
enough to move the chains. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
Nope.
Want to make
Get
sure
'em.
they have a chance to win this ball
I'll go ahead and
game.
call a timeout for
A
y'all.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just
wanna
one
intercept 'em.
remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's
Fumble.
Walker.
Get it.
Now the ball
Okay,
comes
that'll
loose,
work.
And the Panthers
That'll work.
have recovered.
I'll take that.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points
Captain
on the board.
Munnerlin
It
ripping
was
it.
needing
They
to,
had to have
having
them.
to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
180. 4 down.
Again, running left,
Okay.
it's McCaffrey, and he got blown
Of course
up.
it got
Losing
blown
yardage
up.
on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
There we
And he'll
go.
work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
All right. That's going to be the end of this one, guys.
First week, this first
Cam did
game
really
that we
good.
get to call
390 yards, 2 touchdowns, 80.5%. Did he have a perfect QBR?
flag out there before the
Nope.
game. All the hoopla,
What did he
just
miss?
having football back.
Probably the 12 point. Yeah.
It is an opening day.
But anyways,
opening game.
hope you guys
There's just
enjoyed.
nothing
I know
like
I
it
did.
because you really build
He
to a
did.
crescendo.
Of course he
But
did.
the best
Okay.
part for us is
Anyways,
that
thank you guys so
crescendo
much for
lasts
watching.
for a
If you
while.
enjoyed, please leave a
Opening
like,
game
and I will
here,
see you
an
guys in the
entire
next video.
season, we get into the playoffs.